Okay, education is very important because it forms the very essence of all our actions, from our thoughts, personality, attitude, and behavior. It's very, very important. The way we talk, the way we behave, the way we think are all influenced by education. Okay, because education is not just what we learn in the books and the certificate that we will get at the end of our degree or diploma or foundation. It's more than that. Okay, now we are learning about things that concerns the world. Okay, like poverty, like education, like gender. They are issues that concern the world, and we are learning about it. And not only learning about it, we are critically thinking, forming and expressing our views, opinions, and ideas about it. This is critically thinking and evaluating and analyzing things. These are skills that we learn together with education. We are learning how to critically think about things. We are learning how to analyze things. We are learning how to evaluate things. Okay, and all this manner or method um, of um, of thinking actually will influence the way we think in the future. Our personality, we do not simply take other people's idea of opinion at face value. We will think about it critically. We will question other people's opinion and ideas before taking into consideration. It will also form our attitude, how we behave about it, and how we our opinions, our manner of thinking. Okay, so all of this will actually be affected by education. That is why education is very important. If you have read, the first point that you see there is self-empowerment. When you are educated, it gives you the self-confidence, and you are also very aware of your surroundings. For example, law and like regulations that are in place. And at the same time, you will also be able to question negligence, okay, policies that are being amended or being renewed or being crafted, and also authorities. Okay, you will be able to choose, or you'll be able to critically analyze, evaluate, and think about which party you want to choose to govern your country, to govern you. Okay, so you will be able to do all that if you are educated. And finally, you will be able to realize your potential and qualities. You will actually tap into latent talents that you might not know you have. You will be able to sharpen your skills and understand yourself better. So with education, it brings a lot of self-empowerment. Okay, and these are some of the things that you will be able to do, or you will be able to get if you are education. Gives you will get you'll be very confident with yourself. You're aware, you'll be able to question about things, and of course to understand yourself better. The next one is, it of course it offers financial stability and dignity of life. Okay, when you have gained sufficient academic qualification, you will be able to secure a stable job that gives you stable income to look after your expenses. And with your own earning, you are free from any financial support, and you do not need to depend on anyone for money. So that gives you dignity of life as well, because you do not need to depend on your parents anymore. You are now earning your own money and supporting yourself. Okay, and of course, you will also grow in personal aspiration. You will continuously grow, and you want to achieve more in life. Hence, you will change and get better paying jobs, higher position, and also, of course, eventually you might even want to start a business of your own. Okay, so obtaining education also ensures on the job efficiency. What is on the job efficiency? So when you are studying right now, you would have amassed enough skills and experiences from your tertiary education to excel in any employment that you will secure. So it helps you to, it prepares you with the skills, knowledge, and abilities that you will need when you get a job in the future. And of course, it gives reassurance to the employer that you have what it takes to actually get the job done. Okay, so that is why education is also very important when you are looking for a job. Okay, and of course, job seeker versus job provider. Typo. So from being an employee, you can stay ahead and start your own business. You will now be able to provide job opportunities to people. And you are now an employer and entrepreneur. You are no longer a job seeker or an employee working for somebody. So with education, it will, from an employee, you can become an employer. Because why? You are able to plan ahead. Okay, because you can steer the path of development and progress. Okay, the progress from just a student to getting your first job, to achieving high position and high paying job, and eventually start your own business, your firm, and offer job opportunities to other people. Okay, and so these individuals that have amassed enough education, they are ones that will speed the country, because they are the ones who will be the backbone of the society, like teachers, engineers, scientists, inventors, and even politicians. So they are the pool of intellects that will propel the country and economy forward. Okay, think of a time when we don't have teachers, engineers, scientists, inventors, or even politicians. What will happen to our country? Our country will not have progress. Our country will become more and more backward. Not forward, but backward, because we do not have these people to propel our country, our economy, and no one to pave progress and development. Okay, so that is why education is very important. And the last one is, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. People who are continuously learning, right, they will make good use of their time doing productive work, learning to do new things, learning to do many things, and actually do something that is productive. However, people who do not, right, they actually sit down there, they have a lot of time on their hands, they will be absorbed by violent thoughts and become increasingly jealous of people who are constantly improving and are doing well in life and better than them. So they will become jealous, they will think of ways to sabotage people instead of working on themselves, right? They are thinking how to drag that person down to their level, so that, they will feel better about themselves. That's why education is very, very important. Okay, do you have any questions, can understand about education, about this, before we proceed to discussion? No question, can understand, okay, so we are going to do a discussion based on what you have read. Edit your opinion about the importance of education. So now that you have read the article, has the article changed your opinion about the importance of education? And in what ways have it changed? Does it change your opinion or not? And then number two, I want you to think from the list that I've presented earlier, which one do you think is the most important reason and why? So I want you to think about these two discussion questions. Okay, I'll give you 15 minutes to do that. At 4:20, we will come back and I'll pick a few people to share their opinions with us. Okay, you can write it on a piece of paper, or you can type it on your phone. Okay, so we'll come back and do